I'm Justin Iannetta.
And I'm Lana Brandau.
We've been together now for 7 years, and we decided to open up our smoothie bar called Squeeze Smoothies and Tropical Lemonades.
We've loved smoothies our whole lives. They're such a great way to be healthy and get in all the nutrients you need.
I guess she would be more about like the actual food and the product. I'd be more about the marketing and the advertising.
Yeah.
That's why we're a good team, because we both have different aspects.
And yeah, we were originally going to do a food truck, sort of, but a drink truck. But then when we approached the town about it, they told us about this opportunity, and we just decided, let's go for it, and opened up July 1st of 2016.
Well, what we started with, we just kind of wanted to make it like really tropical theme. That's why we have all like the plants and signs out. And if you look at our signs, it's all different colors, kind of like, it looks like you're in the Caribbean when you come up to our booth. We do all our own designs at home, so we just decided what would be the perfect match for something like, I'm Wasaga Beach, and we thought of like a lemon with like kind of like a funny face, and for smoothies, lemonade, so we thought it was a perfect fit. Well, we've both been in the service industry for probably like almost 10 years.
Yeah, our whole working careers basically.
I was more like behind the scenes, then you were more like serving. I was started in the kitchen, then went to bartending, then serving, and then I liked to kind of just manage things, and I was like, we know everything about it, let's just do it ourselves. And we kind of just took a chance, and that's how we're just like, okay, you know what, we'll try it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it didn't. But
I think it's working out.
It's working, I think, yeah.
I would highly recommend the restaurant industry as a first job, because it definitely does teach you a lot about customer service, and sometimes difficult customer service, because some of the restaurants around here, you might get people who are, on edge or whatever, and it teaches you, how to deal with situations. And I think definitely that's what we looked for, was people who had experience dealing with people, because like we said, that is definitely one of the biggest reasons why we think customers come back. So we look for people who, can make eye contact with us, shake our hand when they sit down, look presentable, have a good resume,
show up on time.
Yeah, show up on time, like those kind of things, the kind of things that we would then want them to express when they talk to our customers. And
because we want to make sure that we trust this person, we know their background and everything. Even if it's just a simple job as serving, we still want to make sure that they're going to do a good job and keep our quality and keep our name.
In this industry, you have to realize that the people are coming down to Wasaga Beach or wherever tourism-related area you are, they're coming down on a vacation. And so if you think about the kind of service that you would like if you were on a vacation, and when you go away somewhere tropical, like Wasaga Beach isn't tropical, but we have the longest freshwater beach in the world. So if we can make that feeling the same as when you go to a resort in maybe Cuba or something like that.
Yeah, your service has to be on par.
You want to make the difference to the customers, and that will really ensure that they come back.
Even just something as simple as just saying, hi, how can I help you, and giving them a smile and say, can I help you with any recommendations? People really appreciate that. For us, marketing is definitely like number one.
Yeah.
Because even just something as simple as this, like I got squeezed in Wasaga Beach, people are always like, oh my God, that's so funny, or that's so clever. But then people remember that. They'll come back, oh yeah, let's go get squeezed.
Definitely the social media marketing for us is our biggest marketing.
And it's free.
Yeah.
It's
that is
free.
The biggest thing.
It's such an easy tool to use, and it's free. Like people don't realize how easy it is to use. You literally can post a picture, say what you want to say, and that's all entirely free.
For us, we were very fortunate the first year. We had lovely weather, like it was great. But beyond that, the fact that
gotta have people coming back.
That our product is consistent. That we always have everything. We're not running out of things. That it's something really good that you can stand behind. People recognize that, and I think that's like why somebody would also come back.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'd really like to expand Squeeze, maybe not just into other towns, but just make it more popular around here. Not just Squeeze, we have other aspirations. Like one day we'd like to really open up a restaurant, and I know a lot of people say they want to open a restaurant, but I think we've had quite a bit of experience, and we're still pretty young, so we might have a chance of opening up a pretty interesting restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, I go to school for something else, but we didn't go to school for business or anything. This is just something that we were always passionate about, and so you can definitely do it on your own, do your own research, just be proactive, and if you have that passion and that drive, you can make anything happen.
Yeah, and like you don't have to be an expert on business either. We had to do our research every day and just keep figuring out new things, and we're still learning.
Trying.
Every day we're still learning new things. So if you have an idea and you think the next day it's gonna work out, it's not. It takes a lot of work, and like we didn't expect like it was gonna go really well, but we did have expectations what we wanted to happen in the first year or so. So don't expect you're going to open up or you're going to have your idea and you're going to be ready to go within the next little while. It takes a long time.
Yeah. And definitely do your research. Like, be really proactive and like look at all the different things that you need. Like, talk to the town that you live in, figure out bylaws, and just really get as much information as you can about the business before you open it, because I think a lot of times ideas sound like they would be a good idea, but then you look into the logistics of them. Would it actually work?
Yeah.
And sometimes you might be like, oh, we might tweak this a little bit, not quite do this. Like, I think we definitely had those situations in our business, and but also not to let other people tell you can't do something, because people told us that we didn't know anything about business. How are we going to open a business?
Or the idea wouldn't work.
Yeah, and here we are. So don't give up.
Well, honestly, if you really enjoy something, you just have to go for it. Like, I'd rather say I risked it didn't work, than 20, 30 years later say I didn't risk it and wish I did.